Ruku kaka guku kaka guku kaka guku ka. I wanna finish this video where we called Gene Simmons a damn liar. He damn lied about his love affairs. I'm telling you that, and I'm telling you true. This is part 2 of the video. Of course, Gene Simmons has just told the story that he did some conquests. This is a crazy story. I put that up earlier this week. Gene Simmons is a liar. But now we're to the Paul Stanley portion. They're going to invite him out, hopefully. I hope they don't do Joyce Brothers or whatever that they've got lined up. But we have just stopped. I mean, we're here, and we're going to check out the Paul Stanley portion of this late night talk show interview. I ruminated on the idea that as he was telling this story that Paul Stanley was backstage and he was saying, it's all bullshit. Every bit of that he's telling him out there, all bullshit. But let's get it.
I have to ask you, if you have this, well, let's say
harem.
1,500. Let's say 15.
Let's say 2,500.
All right, let's say 2,500.
2,500.
Gene, 25. Okay, let's say 2,500. But you have also been with Cher, with Diana Ross, Shannon Tweed. I mean, these.
Shannon Tweed.
Look at this. Look at me trying to explain this. When, let's say Diana Ross wants to become involved with Gene Simmons, there's a lot of other baggage. I mean, they kind of have to know that this is the kind of guy you are, that you're not, I think, settled down.
And Diana Ross might be nervous that you're gonna send her up to the road crew. That's what he did. After he had a conquest with this young gal, she says, "Oh, what can I do for you, buddy? What can I do?" And he says, "Well, go up and service everybody on the road crew."
I think just to get serious for a second,
Uh-oh.
I think what you've got to do with anybody, whether they're your friends, your enemies, your lover, is to be upfront about anything. And I think before you start a relationship, you've got to sit down and say, look, this is who I am, and the first thing I do is say, look, this is my closet.
It's because he mentioned Shannon Tweed. He's like, I gotta.
So that later on you can't say, hey, you double-crossed me.
You knew you was dating a chick. Now you knew it.
And then if they can accept that, you're in.
He says, God damn it, Gene Simmons. I wish I could smell your underpants.
Here because we're going to bring one of your partners out, Paul Stanley, also from KISS, after this commercial. So please stay with us, folks.
Now this is going to be interesting to see the body chemistry between Gene and Paul here. Here we go. Got to pan out and show them on the couch. Trumpet blare.
Hello, Ed.
And Bartles and James. Ross Shcafer show. We on the right track, girl. We on the right. Come on, hustle it up.
All right. Welcome back.
Is Paul gonna come out and have a blouse on that is open with hairy chest bared, or is he coming out with the open blouse, or is he coming out with the leather vest? I'm saying open blouse.
That Gene and our next guest got together and formed the rock group KISS. He's been a sex object himself for 15 years and has a reputation as being one of the baddest.
My mother loved him. She had a poster above her bed. I could never understand that.
What do you think parents think about you?
Do I care?
You do now.
From KISS, Paul Stanley.
Oh. That is not the look that I thought we was going to see. Now, you can already see it in his face. He's like, there's that motherfucker I've been around for 15 years. Oh, hi, Gene. I don't think I've ever seen Paul like that. It's almost off-putting.
I'm excited. Counting backstage has been 4,000.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's got the hair kind of styled over the ears.
What's this?
Counting backstage in the dressing room, 4,000 women.
No.
Unbelievable.
No, you just beat Gene then. What is it? We saw the 4 women.
Gene ain't happy about that.
What was that we were looking at?
Well,
clip.
it beats working, that's for sure.
I guess. This lifestyle.
Beats working.
I think a lot of us live vicariously through you guys and this road style that you have. Is it really like that, Paul? I mean, is it As
Oh, you
wild
bet.
out there as
Oh, you bet your sweet and juicies it is, Ross. Ross Shcafer.
portrayed to be.
How do you describe Disneyland? I mean, it's everything it's cracked up to be. I mean, it's a one-way ticket, and the rides just keep coming.
How about trashing hotel rooms? Were you guys ever famous for doing that?
Nah, we
Gene
don't.
says, no.
Nah, we just, leave, like loaded condoms and shit on the floors.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Nah, we don't trash hotel rooms. We're too busy to do that.
You're too busy doing what?
Well, we're usually testing the box springs on the bed.
Uh-huh. Now, are we...
He like that, he says, we just testing the box springs on the
How
bed.
do you describe Disneyland? I mean, it's everything it's cracked up to be. I mean, it's a one-way ticket, and the rides just keep coming.
Amen.
How about trashing hotel rooms? Were you guys ever famous for doing that?
I took it too far back.
Gene says, no, I don't do that. I don't do that.
Nah, we don't trash hotels.
Testing the box springs?
We're too busy to do that.
You're too busy
What are you
doing
doing? What are you
We're
doing?
usually testing the box springs on the bed.
He says,
Now, are
oh,
we
fuck,
to
I did it.
The press releases that come out and all the things that are said about this band?
Well, when we write them, we try to make them as
Self-deprecating, nice.
Or what hazards are... Now, we talked a little bit with Gene. What hazards are there about being in your...
Getting STDs.
Gee, I don't know.
Nothing about it...
Cramps from smiling? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and he's got one of them. Yeah, this is all Miami Vice. Look at the freaking shoulder pads on that sumbitch. He's like, where's the Boys to Men jackets at? I want one of them.
I don't know. It's been great. You know, either you get Charlie Horse from running after women or Charlie Horse from having them chase you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty good.
Yeah, which happens. Now, that's such a reversal. In the real world, we men have to chase the women.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's not that way if you're a rock and roll star.
That's
is it?
right. You bet.
You
come-
bet.
they come after
You
you.
bet.
It's
Tell him,
too
Gene.
bad there are so many people in our line of work, and we really do righteous work, don't we? Who
He's saying, the fuck you talking about doing work? You been off doing your fucking stupid movies, your Runaway, and all that shit. I've been over here doing the work. I've been doing it all. You haven't been doing it all.
downplay and badmouth rock and roll. It's really the best thing. I mean, I wish this lifestyle on anybody. It's the best thing to do what you do and, have beautiful...
Oh, he's
women.
clenching a fist. He almost clenched a fist there, I saw. He's like, I'm going to give him a jaw right here.
Want you and get paid for it, too. It's the best.
It's really great. I mean, when you have, these fickle artists and people who want to be left alone and talk about the misery of being famous, I think we should do them a favor and stop buying their records and make them happy.
Yeah, then they went...
Who's that? Who's he referring to?
What happened when Kiss started taking the makeup off?
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
natural. Now, did fans rebel, or now they thought, oh, that's what Paul looks like?
Well, Gene, tell us about that.
I think unless you want to be a band that stands still, I think you've got to move on. And sometimes you have to take one step backwards, take 2 steps forward. You can only pull the same rabbit out of the
That's
same
interesting.
hat
Gene, tell
for
him.
so many years. And we decided instead of playing it safe that we'd go forward.
There's that fist. He goes, it's clenched.
What's interesting is the same people who said, hey, you're going to wear makeup? You're going to wear makeup in a group? Are you out of your minds? Were the same people who said you're going to take the makeup off?
Yeah,
Are
the
you out of your
people-
mind? You can't.
When we first got a record deal, there were people who were saying, it's a great record, but why don't you just look like a bunch of human beings, which was very difficult for us to do in the first place. But then when we decided to take it off, they were going, no, you can't take it off because it'll be the end of the band. But it was really,
Wow, they proved us wrong.
Because we've continued since we took the makeup off, and it's monkey business as usual. It's been great.
Can get in the monkey
It's
business.
just really a lot of fun to see you guys work.
I think the whole idea in what we do is that we don't really care what anybody says. We follow our own gut instincts, and if you...
It's kind of technically this t-shirt he's wearing, there's a V-neck, but it's just a real tight V-neck. Because he says, if I'm going to wear the puff jacket and stuff, I need to have a bit of the fur banging out.
That's
You know?
great.
I
If
can't
you're
be...
not,
Too bad.
too bad.
Yeah.
There's always, even Christmas has got its Scrooges, so...
That's right. We have a deal here. It's called The Decline of Western Civilization, Part 2, The Metal Years.
Yeah.
And that's a movie that you guys or something. We have a clip from this.
Yeah, we were just interviewed for it about 6 months ago.
It's about guys who are thinking with their crotches.
Director, you're welcome for mentioning your name on
Yeah.
TV. Asked us, Speareis.
That's right.
Spheres.
Asked us to do the interview and
Penelope Spheres.
because we knew that some of the element in the movie, the documentary was going to be negative. Hey, look, we're fine. We haven't died. We're here.
There's
We're
nothing-
50
Yeah, and
years
after
old.
70 million records, you have saved a penny or two, and it doesn't.
Yeah, we're
the hell with it.
We're not hurting.
All right, well, let's take a look at the clip.
Is that right? 70 million records?
Big, small, short, tall. Jesus Christ, when we toured with Kiss, they were like monsters, man. Lines up of chicks outside their rooms every night, What's the matter with me?
He also had Sharon Boy.
Do you often see girls take off their shirts at your concerts?
Yeah. It's our form of salute. We go, hello? And they go, hello. This girl with really long hair sits in the bar stool by the side of us, and we don't know. And suddenly she goes bang and falls on the floor.
So she says, I'll only stay a while. All right. So we become fast friends. We swap spit.
Didn't he just say that? Go watch that Gene Simmons video. I said Gene Simmons tells lies. Because he says the exact same thing. He's great at those one-liners, but he says that. The chick comes up the room, we exchange things, we swap spit.
Gets her by the legs, and I get her by the shoulders. And I got her by the shoulders, and I get so far up with her, and she starts wobbling and screaming.
Jesus. Is Ozzy saying that him and Gene Simmons are helping a woman that's having a situation?
And I was there.
I don't know how to get rid of this girl. She says, what do you want of me?
And I suddenly realised I had my foot on her hair.
I said, go up to the 23rd floor where the road crew is and take care of them.
See, I'm telling you, go back and watch my Gene Simmons lies. Because that is a manufactured story. That is the same damn story that he said in that last one.
She's not doing an epileptic fit. I'm like, my God.
Well, this is Ozzy's dates that he's talking about.
But the next day the road crew was...
Gave him water.
Have you ever said to yourself, I could fall in love with this groupie?
Yeah, Paul. Tell him, Paul, because when we laid down in the bed, they was down there by your crotches, but who are you caressing? You're caressing my hair. And you already told me that I'm your girl, that I'm your best girl.
Have I ever
Said to yourself,
See, he wants to know that answer.
Yeah.
Probably not, because I'd have to think that somebody in every other band had also.
Paul Stanley said one time that if you're going to make it be successful, you got to get rid of your women.
This is the way you want to live, then you can live like this.
And we can
She says, yeah, I'm just here for the cash, man. I'm just here for whatever. This chick's going, no, Paul, you told me through your good ear that we were tight.
safely say that since this is a documentary film, that you actually do
I mean,
live like this.
the continuous caressing would be nice, though,
I
right?
can't.
He's kind of pissed. Gene's kind of pissed off. He's like, that son of a bitch looked better with the sexy parties than me. They got me in there in the Victoria's Secret and doing the sexy stuff in there. But Paul looked extremely a lot more like he was into the sexing and stuff than me. What say you? Let's see what happens here.
Please, you guys stay right here. And,
Paul
we'll
did
be
say
back tomorrow
4,000.
night show and Dr. Joyce Brothers after this. Stay with us.
Dr. Joyce Brothers. Yeah, we out. We're gonna. What say you? What do you think about that? I feel like I've investigated something. I feel like we've went in deep on something, and I feel like Gene Simmons telling damn fibs. Go back and watch that video that I put up. That'll explain. It's the first half of this whole damn thing. This kind of fell apart as a train wreck, quite frankly, if you don't mind me saying that. But it is what it is. Okay, swing it out. I wanna rock and roll.